shelf because there was so much clutter. I was like, I can't.
Was it books?
It was like books, but then it was also for some reason 2 cans of compressed air, like duster. EJ's got a problem.
Someone's doing computer dust.
No, he doesn't.
Hey.
Imagine.
Is that like poppers?
The sensation is similar to poppers. It's kind of like a mix between poppers and whippets, but it's literally like exploding your brain cells. It's just like up there. Oh. Yeah, it's bad. Anyways, welcome everyone. You are watching Interior Motives, the game show wherein you show us your bed and we guess who's been in it. It's your host, Ben. Joining me today is returning contestant Marley and Ru here for their first time on the show. Welcome. How's it going?
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. Marley, you're not coming in from your closet like you did last time.
Yes. I came out of the closet. I've been rehomed. A new family has adopted me 2 blocks away. I have not done what I need to do to make the house a home yet because I moved, spent all my energy moving and immediately got sick, which you know about.
I was just sick, yeah.
TikTok's telling me it was like influenza A or something. Yeah, I'm in a new home. It's like pretty bare. It looks
nice and calming though.
Oh, it's cute. And I have like a fire escape for the first time. So I'm like
nice
smoking spliffs and being depressed out there.
Because those aren't as sturdy as you think they might be.
Have you had experience? Have you fallen off a fire escape before?
No, but I read a newspaper article about someone who did in New York fell to his death.
Oof.
Yeah, they're not in as tight as they should be.
No, I mean, they're so fucking old and rusty and they're getting no upkeep. Yeah. It's like insane.
Yeah. Could you imagine? You're like, oh my God, there's a fire in my house. Yes. Good thing I have an escape. It's just terrible.
Right. I used to live on Canal and Mulberry, like in Little Italy, and there'd be all of these insane, horrible street tours down the block where like someone who's fully not Italian would be doing the full like, I'm walking here accent to all of these people like fully from Wisconsin. In the 1800s, people used to sleep on their fire escapes because it was too hot in the summers. They wanted to be cold and so they'd sleep on their fire escapes. Like that is such a fucking lie.
Yeah. Well, it's also like if they were, that's like air quality you think is bad now. Back then, that was like smoking 10 cigarettes in 8 hours.
And all of the like horse poop that was everywhere and like the dead bodies and the pee and the bedpan of it all.
Well, you don't need a bedpan, just falls to the ground.
It's still smelling like that. Like, let me be honest.
I mean,
nothing has changed. It's still pee, poop, horse, human, bedpan. It's all the same. I could believe the sleeping on the fire escape because
Italians are stupid.
Because Italians don't have brain cells. They're huffing whatever.
The computer duster.
The computer duster. They created it. Yeah. It in Rome, but like heat, like localized heat, like you can't turn it off in like New York apartment buildings, so it's blasting at 90 degrees all the time.
I turn off my heat all the time. I think it's terrible air quality. It's just so much dust that's being blown out into your unit. You can get a wrench and just crank them off.
Well, you can turn it off, but then it's freezing.
Well, I feel like old buildings on the East Coast, like all of my schools were like this, is like the heat's either on or off. Like there's not really this kind of thermostat of it all is pretty inconsequential. It's like
and then when it's on, you're like so dried out and overheated.
Yeah,
I would like get rashes. I hated it. Anyways, Ru, what's going on in your place?
My place has been actually sort of a source of emotional turmoil recently with my partner and I, because we like on paper, everything looks great, right? We live in LA, really nice neighborhood, Los Feliz. We live in a back house. Our rent is $24.50, which is good because we have a bedroom, we have an office, we have a backyard. But we're just like not, I mean, I think number one, the issue is that I'm really bad at hanging stuff on the walls. So like every time I hang something, there's probably like 3 to 4 failed holes. And then I spackle them over, but then there's like a texture issue. I also think like maybe like we rub against the walls too much much when we move because there's just like sort of like, what's it called when you have like a dog and there's like a streak on the wall for where the dog
like a skid mark.
Like a skid mark, but they have like I don't know. There's the doggo world has a name for it. But like we have that. And then like our cats destroy everything. We have this duvet cover that our one cat Miriam has shredded to bits. It looks horrible. Like our bed looks like the bed of the grandparents in Willy Wonka is what our bed looks like. Like dirty,
it's like a bunch of rags stitched together.
It looks like a bunch of rags.
That looks like the most comfortable bed to me. I remember watching it. I was like, oh, I would do anything to be in bed with those old people.
So my home situation right now, it's not good. But I'm also trying to be less covetous of things I don't have. So it's I'm really just trying to be like, okay, you know what? This is what we have. It's a good deal. It's light filled. There's a lot. But then it's also like the situation is my landlord, like he's buying like the cheapest of everything, which after like 5 years, stuff just starts looking bad. Like it's like one
actually
of those
also ends up being more expensive for them. Like just in terms of their own interest, it's like it's actually better to splurge for nicer things because they last longer.
I think he's counting on like an every 3-year tenant turnover, but I'm not leaving. Well, but now it looks so bad, I'm ready to leave. But I think that if I paint the walls, it could create a better situation. And I think that we just have too much stuff. Well, I mean, white.
Right.
I think a wall should be white. That's my take.
I'm a huge fan of white walls because then it's like you just get nice pieces and you put it on top of them.
But our first apartment, EJ and I, like, we were so, like, stupid and didn't know anything. But we were like, oh, we'll paint a blue accent wall and it'll be like we're in Santorini. So we painted a blue accent wall, but it was like all of the edges, like, it was like, you know, when you paint an accent wall, even if you if you don't do it right, like it was sort of bleeding out on the edges and everything was jagged and it was like this weird like cotton candy blue. It was not giving Santorini. It was like honestly giving that house. It was so bad.
I liked it. I liked that apartment. Maybe because I like meth houses.
Yeah, well, and when we found out that it was actually the former tenants were cooking meth, and people would come looking through the windows trying to get it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And that's why there were scratch marks on the window.
No, so it was a mess. But my current situation is like, I'm like, you know,
cute.
not to be, it's like, it feels crazy to also complain about because it's like I walk out my door, I'm stepping over people who do not have homes. So that being said, I am happy to have a fine enough place. And the rent is good.
This is my first time having Hasidic landlords. Is that so? I've been like talking to men when they will look at me. One of them's looking at me. Apparently I heard my friend was like, I was texting my Hasidic landlord and it ended up being a 13-year-old boy. Like a Hasidic 13-year-old boy was their landlord.
What do you mean, Marley?
Like literally, and I think mine is like 21. You have your bar mitzvah and you become a man, and then you become a landlord. That's how it works in Brooklyn.
In like the Hasidic community, do they go to school through 17 like you have to here, or
they have their own curriculum and they have their own standards? And I don't think New York State interferes because they're just simply like too powerful of a voting group, and it's kind of like let them do whatever they want. A lot of them, like the literacy rate in the Hasidic community is like extremely low for children.
I've heard
like,
this. I know. I guess it's kind of like they have their own way of life and like community that can sustain them, and like maybe those skills aren't needed. It just sort of like what happens if it ends up you're gay or you're trans or just want to leave,
or a woman even. Like it's like that's the thing. It's like men can like men can go to like higher education, whatever, and then it's like I just saw a video of one of like the Rebbe's sons getting married, and it was like 30,000 Hasids, all men in one room, just like packed together.
Yeah,
it almost looks like Mecca.
And yeah. Well, also those guys are mad gay too. They are at the bathhouses next to Domino Park. There's that like little auxiliary park next to Domino Park. There's like it's like a small little one Hasidic cruising spot.
Whoa.
And there's a Hasid cruising night at like a gay club too. I fucked a Hasidic man, and I do it again.
You did?
$300 off my rent. I do anything. I did outdo my Hossie landlord. I got $200 off of next month's rent. So,
oh my
There you
God.
go.
do not fuck with me.
Beth ethnicity for a landlord, Chinese.
Well,
I've
I was
always
just
loved my
saying,
Chinese landlords.
the issue with landlords on the West Coast versus the East Coast, I was literally just saying this, is on the East Coast, your landlord will be like a mean ass Jewish person or Korean, and they're like, you're having conflict, and you're like, bah, 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 and they're like, bah, 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 like giving it right back to you. My landlord here, like, he
they're
plays
nice.
he's like, well, I won't get into the nitty gritty details, but basically, like, a doorknob broke and our bathroom door could not open. And he was like, well, since it's a Saturday, talking so slow, he's like, well, since it's a Saturday, I'm going to have to pay $300. And so I was thinking perhaps you two could cover $100 of it, because you were rough with the door, like, I was talking so slow. And so I said, well, we have to pee and poop, so I don't know what to say. And then he's like, whoa. He's like acting like I like was cussing.
You're violating my personal
assaulted
space
him,
and boundaries right now.
Literally. And it was like and like EJ had to take the phone and be like, no, blah, 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 we appreciate it so much. And I'm like,
I need
to
shit.
like,
good tenant,
it was
bad
so
tenant.
annoying. I know. Well, it was so funny because afterwards I was like, thank you so much, because him de-escalating that situation did give me the space to have like an angry reaction. So I was like, thank you, I'm grateful. But I am like, that is not right. And I just like, I really just feel like East Coast landlords, like in Philly,
they enjoy a fight. They enjoy a fight, and you can fight with them. And I think this is true for all social relations. There is something that's so much more convenient about being able to like be physically and verbally aggressive towards strangers, towards people at the store, towards every person you see in waking life. And at the end of that confrontation, everyone is fine. There's like it's like a pressure valve, you know? And there's this thing
really
that happens
hard,
in the West
the
Coast where
cultural
it's
differences.
like everyone is so afraid of each other and so afraid of conflict. You erect this like Byzantine code of social manners that it's still conflict, but it's all subdued and dishonest. And it, as a conflict-driven person myself, it drives me up the fucking wall.
I have no idea how to move in those spaces, because like, even like when I think I'm being normal, like it feels like I'm being reacted to, like I'm shouting, and it's just really frustrating, because I'm like, I think, why don't we all just show up authentically to the space and like something
and
will
have a
emerge
brawl
at the end and have a brawl. Well, it's like, let's not, with landlords, it's like, let's not delude ourselves about what this power.
We're oppositional here. Like,
we could be fighting.
No, literally.
We should do I was gonna say Survivor, but I guess we could do Interior Motives, Landlords versus Tenants.
Landlords versus Tenants would be pretty funny.
My landlord in Philly was a 75-year-old Jewish man who did triathlons. And he was always wearing 3 down jackets at a time. And he would he had like the shittiest car I've ever seen, like anyone drive, especially a landlord. But I know he was a millionaire.
Was he
like,
ripped?
Right.
He wasn't like ripped in the way.
Sounds
like,
familiar.
His name was Bob Levy.
You think you know him, Marley?
No, I think I sucked him off. Let's get on with the game.
All right, let's
play that game.
Let's play that game.
Kmart.
Yes, Marley, you noticed we have new sponsors. Theranos and Kmart are going to pay out the $1 million to whoever wins today.
Thank you, Kmart.
Thank you, Kmart.
Is it in K-Coins?
It's in Kohl's Cash, not Kohl's Cash.
Oh, Kohl's Cash.
Kmart's paying in Kohl's Cash. Ru, this is your first time playing a game. This is how it works. We're going to see 3 sets of bedrooms, all viewer submitted. At the end, we'll look through their bedroom. We'll get a second piece of evidence. It could be a photo of their fridge. It could be a photo of the inside of their car. It might be a photo of their workplace, or a screenshot of their Instagram Explorer page. And then we'll get a written hint.
Ooh, I hope we get that one.
I think we probably will. I don't know. We just changed it, so it's still a lot of fridges. But either way, we'll get those 3 pieces of evidence. At the end of each round, we have to guess the person's gender, their sexuality, their age, and their location, and you get 100 points for each one of those you get correct. For age and location, we will go with whoever's closest.
Okay.
Let's get started. This is our first bedroom. Okay. Absolute queer hellhole.
Okay.
Extremely
I look at that
rough
black
here.
cat's eyes.
Maybe it's an ally.
Sorry, Marley. Maybe this is an ally's room.
There's plenty of stuff for the cat to pee on.
Right.
That's true.
Wait, can you zoom in on the flags in the center?
Yeah, let's see the flags. What have we
Let's
got
see
here?
the flags, and like the cat should be ripping down those flags.
Well, the cat's the ally. He's not gonna tear down the intersectional pride flag. This is a video game.
What's
or an anime? I don't know.
Oh, is that pirate whatever one thing joy thing?
Cowboy Bebop?
I don't know anything.
Bebop.
I don't know any anime. You two are not anime watchers, I take it.
Okay, but that's like a sexy, strong guy.
Yeah.
This looks like
Oh my god, the chair. Literally the chair. Me working from home. Literally to the side.
The amount of stuff in here is extremely overwhelming.
Okay, I think that this person maybe just moved in, which is interesting because that also means the flags were priority 1. I've met these kinds of people, and I do have a guess on the gender.
I mean, I think it's non-binary.
I definitely think this is a non-binary person.
I have a theory as to why it's non-binary. In my experience living with LGBTQ plus IA individuals, non-binary people are always the most, they're collectors, and they will kind of just like pick up anything. It's like this pastiche of anything that looks interesting at a flea market or a thrift store, and the house kind of becomes the thrift store, becomes the flea market. That is the biggest point for non-binary I'm seeing. I mean, this literally, these like clothing racks. Aisle 2 at Goodwill. Let's see what's here.
Wait, sorry, I need to investigate the shoes. Those look big. Marley? They look like literally almost like 12, size 12. Unfortunately, maybe women.
Do you see the skull on this clothing as well?
Yes. Yeah, are these all scrubs? Okay, there was this guy that I worked with at a trans summer camp who only wore scrubs. And like this kind of reminds me of that.
Like top and bottom?
I think it's like
because non-binary people also, they like love like uniforms. Like the amount of non-binary friends I've had who will just like be in like mechanics jumpsuit or like scrubs or whatever. They're kind of like, they're village people with it. You know, it's like, that's construction worker.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Funko Pops.
Donald Duck? Who is that again?
Donald Duck, I believe.
Donald Duck.
A lot of like
she's
sexy
hot.
Anime girls. Yeah. She's very sexy. Wait, is this a scale? This is an old school scale. They're literally getting anything.
So definitely non-binary because they have an eating disorder.
Right.
Do you think they're using this scale?
Yeah.
Like, how can they even get there? Wait, so I did see a dream catcher, I believe.
Yes, the dream catcher I also wanted to raise.
On the
because
fan.
To me, this seems like a person who's woke enough that they would maybe not have a dream catcher.
Right.
So I would maybe make speculations about this person's race, but I know that's not part of the game.
Hey, the door's open to race.
I think today, we can add a new section.
Sure. Yeah. Why don't we can do bonus points for race. We get a selfie at the end of each round.
I feel like someone who's woke enough to have the intersectional pride flag and the Palestine flag and, you know, the unspecified flags in the middle would not have a dream catcher unless they themselves had some familial or like genetic connection to indigeneity. That's going to be that's a guess
for
sure.
But are indigenous people so like dream catcher in their
right? Well, that's the
like
other
a myth,
thing.
Though.
I have a friend who's non-binary who is woke enough to not have a dream catcher, but they have one in their car because their grandmother made them. Their white grandmother.
Well, see, that's kind of just sweet to me. That's fine. So that's not a transgression.
Like, what's out the window?
It just looks.
Can't see.
I don't know. You can't see the sailor's hat. They literally it's like they literally have any. I think they're just like a thrift store maniac.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a maniac. It's also like it's time to change out that cat tree. Look at that. There's nothing more to be scratched.
Do you think that's a young cat or an old cat? Like, did it just
the cat looks despondent, so I'm gonna guess either at the end of its life or maybe 1 year living in a room this messy.
And it's just, I mean, you would kind of think that this is a cat's ideal environment. There's so much shit to like pee on and claw up, and
like the carpet is probably nice.
Is the bed underneath the chair? Is
I was
that the
gonna
bed?
ask what that mattress
I mean,
is.
that's the open question here, because the layout here looks like a living room to me. That, I mean, I imagine it's their bedroom, because we do only ask for bedrooms. Maybe they just have like, I could see this being like chosen family compound, and it's like, okay, the living room is now, there's 17 people in one Victorian house, and every room is a bedroom, including the living spaces. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I mean, it's just all of the clothes. They're not particularly gendered to me. They're all verging on costume.
Right. It's like a cosplay. I feel like I'm like Northampton or something. Are these ashtrays?
These are 2 ashtrays, and then this giant box of collectible, like, transformer or something.
This person is too old to be doing all of this. Like, that's what I know for sure.
Yeah.
What age is appropriate for a living space like this?
I would say 18.
Right.
Well, it's also just strange because it's like, to me, yes, this is only age appropriate for someone who's like maybe 22 or younger, but also they've like clearly put some effort into like purchasing clothing racks, like multiple baskets, like things. There's things hanging on the. I see like in the back there's jersey as decoration. So I think what's interesting is it could be there might be some arrested development going on here, because this is someone who's made an effort, and I don't know if perhaps we've come to them at a time where they've just moved in. I mean, you know, I've spoken on this issue before. I'm really not a fan of clothing racks out in the bedroom. I think you need something to close it up. It looks terrible.
I disagree with you. I don't think that this is recently moved into.
You don't think?
I think this person fully lives like this. And what I'm kind of putting together here, one of my very close non-binary friends does this. They rent 2 rooms in a house they live in, because one of the rooms is just like their stuff room, because they're so non-binary, like collectomaniac freak, that they need another space for their clothing racks, for their shoes, for their special purchases.
So you think this is room number 2? So it's not like a sleep,
That's
it's a closet.
Crazy.
I think
a storage unit must be cheaper.
Okay, what if it was like off-campus college housing?
You think this person's in college?
It's like you're a student, like your desk chair is on the ground, but maybe that's actually more to student.
I don't know. Let's see the next photo. Okay, bedroom. Bedroom open into it's an ensuite.
Okay, zoom in on this flag. It's some sort of a meme.
Whoever preyed on my downfall, you
lost. And is that Adam Sandler?
I believe that's Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems.
Okay, you know what? I love this person. I am a fan of this non-binary person.
Can you zoom in on the weather forecast on the TV?
56 degrees. Does this say San Francisco?
Oh.
I don't know. I think that's also might just be your Apple TV like programs automatically. God,
what does that poster say?
Chords, Jesus. The Charlie Few. I have no idea what that is. Let's Hang Out Wrestling. Juan Francisco de Coronado. Marley, you're the face of trans wrestling. Does this
you're
mean
the face
not
of
anymore? Not anymore.
This is one of the T-boy. This is T-boy wrestling headquarters.
Imagine it was a picture of me
with like a
saying,
target.
"Get Marley her money.
Never pay her.
Never pay her." And they're like handing it out.
So this is definitely a trans mask.
Andre the Giant. This is like a collage of wrestlers they've made. Ru, do you think that makes it trans mask?
Definitely the way that this person is sort of fixated on masculinity is giving that. Because this is not a room, not at least in the cisgender way.
No.
Yeah, that's so true.
But this is someone who's preoccupied with men, but in a different kind of way.
This could be a because, I mean, honestly, there are times on this show where I'm like, oh, okay, of course it was just a crazy you know, we're also used to be like high competent gay men who are like working in tech or like a graphic designer or like, you know, a coder or whatever. And they have these like pristine, you know, sex party lofts. But there's an underbelly of like where it still is like completely insane garbage life.
It's true. It's true.
Someone's got to hold that down, and thank God they are.
Right.
There's an air conditioning window unit on the floor.
I was gonna draw attention to that as well.
Recently upgraded their AC.
And it's 56 degrees at noon.
It's like construction workers hoodie.
The construction workers hoodie again. I mean, I already know what I'm guessing for gender.
Trans mask.
Yeah.
I'm kind of there with you. Natalia told me that this room had a third photo that we could not miss. So
oh
God. Okay, so we're back in their walk-in closet.
Anytime this is very common in a gay sort of commune or queer home is there's spray painted art with words on it. To me, it's terrifying. I walk into a space like that, I'm terrified.
In front of a door. So it's like, it's definitely a forced space.
They duct taped this door. They put their anime VHS in front of it. It's sealed. So this is
is there like poop stains on it too? It's like they're like they're not leaving the room. Nobody's allowed to come in or out.
That's
that cat
scary.
is like,
and the way this dream catcher just looks like a dead pigeon.
No, that's the dream catcher. Okay, look at that
those
shoe.
red boots. Okay,
Look
those red boots are honestly, to me though, giving nerdy doll a little bit.
Well, I think it,
and the anime,
unfortunately, with this
anime,
it might be messy doll. It might be messy doll.
It might be like messy, like non-binary vibes. Trans femme,
non-binary for sure.
But
that's like anytime there's a mess on this show, I feel like it's the basketball.
The basketball.
Get out of town. This is a woman. It has to be a woman.
Because of the basketball, Marley?
Yes. Women can play basketball.
Let's get to their fridge. What do you think?
Life stride.
Okay. Not as like chosen family compound as I would have imagined here in the fridge. This looks like mostly
right. Wait, I haven't seen somebody open the freezer for us yet.
Where the most of their food is. It's just
lots
3
of
bags
French
of
potatoes, French fries.
Yeah. I know that. I know what that means. Trans
cold
mask,
pain relief.
autism.
Check. Yeah, let's look at the top. Oatmeal.
They shop at Aldi.
They're Aldi shopper. Mm-hmm.
Which coast is Aldi?
It's kind of middle America. Wait, this is an instructional on how to store things in the crisper.
So it looks like their
They've
landlord
never
just
bought
got them a new fridge.
Because there's more refrigerator paperwork down here.
Right.
Or this is like a fully contested queer housing fridge that has gotten so like there's so many stipulations on like how things can be done.
Yeah,
you have to like sign an emotional contract to like use the fridge. Bowl of slop. Hershey's pomegranate
the
juice.
Pomegranate juice.
Let's see. We have a hint. Let's see their hint, and let's get to guessing. How many car accidents have you been in that I was at fault for? Just one in a company car in the back roads of New Jersey while working a driver courier job. Is mask to me.
Is this trying to throw us off talking about New Jersey though?
I would imagine they're not in New Jersey. They didn't seem like a very Jersey.
I don't think it's Jersey
to me. And I would imagine this person is like hopping states. Like they're moving like a train killer in the 1800s. You know, they are just on the lam. Do you want to guess? Ru, it seems like you're ready.
Yeah, I'm
confident.
Guesses.
Okay, Ru, you go first. Gender, sexuality, age, and location.
Gender, I'm gonna say trans mask. I'm gonna say non-binary trans mask. For sexuality, I'm gonna say queer, but it's like with these people, it could be anything. Age, I'm guessing 26. For location, I'm gonna guess somewhere in the Bay Area.
Marley, you are up.
Oh God. Okay. Age, I'm gonna go a 30-year-old who really needs some help. And what I was gonna say before, I think we should offer therapy sessions for the people we see their rooms after.
Okay, sure.
I'll be Orna. Okay, gender, I'm gonna go trans, femme, non-binary. See, I wanna say like ace, but I'm gonna say queer because I don't think somebody's gonna come on here and say
you're having sex in that apartment.
In that bed. I mean, I think that's the only point, hopefully. I was thinking like San Jose.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight up non-binary. They're pan. I'm just gonna go with being 22, although my gut kind of tells me this person is like 35. I'm gonna say Portland. Let's see. Alex, age 41, he, they, lazy male, bisexual, Lakewood, Ohio.
Lazily
You
male.
know, did I not say he, they? I said he, they.
You did.
I knew it. I trans-investigated those motherfucking red boots. I
red
knew
boots, yeah.
it was this trashy ass Ohio ass. I'd fuck them, they, he.
Wow.
I'd do it.
Lakewood, Ohio is very close to where I went to college in Oberlin, Ohio. Mm-hmm.
Oberlin mentioned.
Oberlin
mentioned. 41-year-old mentioned with his major. Ru,
I'm like,
you went
that's
first.
queer.
You are gonna get.
I'm getting nothing. I have 0 points.
Yeah. Goose egg for you, Ru. I'm sorry. Marley, also nothing.
No, age, I'm the closest. What did you say?
Oh, no, age. You get age, Marley.
San Jose might be closer.
It's hard to know.
We have to look. Okay. God, it's so far.
It's really far. I'm at 2,449 miles.
I'm at 2,443.
Whoa, that's crazy. It was so close.
2486.
I win by a hair on that one.
Yeah.
But that's all. It kind of makes sense. It was just kind of a dirty old bi guy.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
In Ohio. Alex, thank you for submitting.
Thank you for submitting.
Thank you, Alex.
Alex.
I'm going on a road trip soon, and I'll be passing through Lakewood. So I'll abduct your cat to live a better life.
And go follow Alex on Instagram, Tower Skin Worldwide, which I believe what was on the graffiti in his bedroom. So must mean something. I'm sure the people of Lakewood, Ohio are sick of seeing that spray painted all over their charming little city. Let's get to submission 2 here. Okay.
What's the cage for? Human. That cage is for a human.
Yeah, it's a pup master.
This is Marley's boyfriend's room.
Yeah, this is my dom. We met on Seeking arrangements, and I'm paying him.
I mean, immediately because it's completely empty. It's just like, this is a straight guy, of course. Mm-hmm. But
right,
there is nothing in this room. The black bedspread, the gray pillowcases.
That appears to be a twin bed. That appears to be a twin bed. Look at how those pillows are crammed on there.
This pisses me off.
Yeah,
this pisses me off. Like, I'm pissed off. Girl sitting in a room with nothing on her walls.
Ugh.
I'm just gray shirt. It's a straight guy.
I want to also point out the dog cage. The door to the dog cage is facing towards the bed. Now, this looks like a relatively large crate. So I'd be willing to bet that if that dog is excited, you let it out of the cage, it's going right into that bed, careening into the bed.
Absolutely.
Right. Wait, can we look at the orange toy?
The orange toy right there. What do you think,
Is that
Marley?
the toy?
It's a dog toy.
Let me think. I'm tasting it. Yeah, it's gonna be a straight man.
Do you think it's possible this person is like a backyard breeder? So many people now, especially like in flyover country, like so many guys are just like hustling by breeding like fucked up little Frenchies and selling them because you can make a lot of money doing that.
That's so fucked up.
People have been trying to sell me Frenchies.
But with carpeting, you think? I don't know if a breeder would have carpeting.
Well, the carpeting looks a little stained.
The carpeting does look rough. I'll say this. Here's my wall-to-wall carpeting take. Is a lot of people, young people hate it. In a bedroom or an upstairs, it wouldn't be a deal breaker in a home for me.
I agree with you. I think the like hardwood floor mania is kind of like not every single surface needs to be hardwood or tile. And I think, in a living space, like in a bedroom, it's like, it's actually not, people are like, carpet's so dirty. It's like, no, you just vacuum and you don't like eat on the floor. Let's see the next photo. I'm sure it's going to be giving absolutely nothing as well.
People who don't have a dining room table or a vacuum, that's a lot to ask. Okay, it's kind of blurry to me, but it's looking exactly the same.
Interesting room. Look at that crawl space. Why not put the crate in the crawl space? Does that mean to the dog?
Maybe because they wouldn't get any light, but like It's just dog toys and gray clothes.
See, this I would guess Ohio.
For sure.
Like, I'm like, this is an addict in Ohio, a straight man I don't think he's having sex at all. Like, I think it's like he's just
him and the dog.
Has a puppy and he like works maybe tech job.
Let's see what else he submitted. I'm kind of done looking at this.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing.
It's really pissing me off.
Workplace.
Oh,
we
really?
have his workplace. And for this, I just said submit wherever you do the majority of your work, whether it's in like a Target,
okay, so it's gonna be like
store, wherever.
Downstairs, maybe.
It's the home office. Home office. Oh, and
we see those license plates.
Okay, there's the dog. Definitely like puppy pit bull mix.
Pit bulls. Kind of pointy ears. Something. I like that.
Oh, hi.
Oh, wait, guys. I have to close my door because there's leaf blowing outside.
You're good.
Okay.
Look at all of these license plates, Marley.
Right. Again, it's autism. Like, we're collecting. We are not sharing the space with anybody else. This is like I want to say a man and his dog.
Yeah,
an autistic gay man and his dog. I don't think it's straight.
It's so interesting too, because in the office there's some like
there's personality,
interesting use of color. There's like some sort of
Wait. These are all his dog. He has a bull terrier.
Spuds McKenzie.
Spuds McKenzie must be
Spuds McKenzie must be the dog's name.
He's like so obsessed with his dog. He's like paying these like Etsy people to Photoshop his dog like on vacation.
That could straight up be AI.
That could
AI. That could be AI. Like, this man is ruining the earth and his dog is shitting on it. Spuds McKenzie.
Worth it.
Literally worth it.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm fuck with this guy. See, this should be upstairs. Spuds McKenzie art installation should be upstairs.
We have clothes here. It looks manly. I'm like, what is his job? He's just working at the computer. Oh, he's watching the show.
I have been in 4 car crashes.
Oh, he's watching our episode.
He's watching.
That's you, Marley.
I knew somebody was gonna have me.
Wait.
And look at this pills.
And I like the orange. Yeah, what's the pills?
And a hard drive. Okay, so I think this person's maybe like some sort of graphic designer, like illustrator, some sort of computer artist, some sort of computer-based artist.
Oh, pictures. Him and his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Easy. White.
Easy. White. White man. Wait, does he have full facial hair or just a mustache?
He does have full facial hair, but I will say he looks a little
short.
Petite.
Yeah, he looks short.
Oh.
He does.
Say no more.
Yeah. Well, with that bed.
More.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like he's working at the man on the. Sorry, this like cheeky mask is so funny.
White.
Okay. So I'm noticing that the framed news articles is kind of a big staple for white male offices these days. I didn't know this, but I've encountered, and it's so interesting.
They are obsessed with the Kennedy assassination. Like any white guy who's
I was just in an
30s,
office and they had Kennedy articles framed.
Right. They are obsessed with the Kennedy assassination.
Why? Like, do you think it's just like a free Etsy printout? Or like they're just interested in history because they have nothing else going on in their lives?
I think it's like Joe Rogan, like manosphere conspiracism, which like, yeah, JFK was definitely killed by the FBI, whatever. But I'm like, what am I going to do about it? Like, why do I need to know? Like, of course, it's like politically instructive, but I'm not like trying to solve it, you know? And they're all like being like little sleuths.
The Venn diagram of who listens to this podcast and who listens to Joe Rogan.
Another
McKenzie.
Spuds McKenzie.
Spuds McKenzie.
In this corner, Spuds McKenzie. Like, no, this is giving, trans guy autism. Like,
trans guy dog father.
Yeah, like literally just like has watched Air Bud maybe 50 times and finally has his own place in Maryland.
And Bud Light, the transgender beverage of choice.
Right, that's true.
I love Spuds.
I love bull terriers. They're really cute. Oh, sewing machine here.
So this is crafty. It's so interesting because this person's obviously creative. So the room is really interesting. And I get the perspective of like wanting my room to be like minimalist and relaxing, but like
for sure,
a black bedspread's not giving that.
He's literally does not spend time there. Like, I think he's either down here working outside with his dog or at his girlfriend's.
And it's very male to have that kind of like life that's based around like functionality. It's like, well, I'm in my room for 20 minutes a day, waking up and like going to bed. Like, why should it look nice?
Yeah.
So let's see.
Right.
Leaf blowing.
Oh, you're fine.
Can you guys hear it? Is it picking up?
I can edit it out. It's fine.
It's bothering the fuck out of me.
Did they know how serious the stuff we're doing here?
I'm transvestigating in here, sir.
Yeah, come on. I'm like, what? Is it a mustache or is it a full beard? How big are the shoes?
Okay. Oh, do we get a fridge pick?
No, that was instead of the fridge, but we have a hint.
Are they trying to be funny?
I designed tombstones for them?
No, I think they probably do.
That's kind of lesbian to me.
How hard can that be?
This alone seems lesbian.
I think that's like a guy or a trans guy thing to do.
Designing tombstones? I see lesbian in the way that lesbians are like death doulas.
Yeah, or like chiseling.
But but death doulas need empathy, which women have, and men don't have empathy and can just like design, like literally just has to be home. Where it's like he's not working face to face with anybody. He's like,
so he's not thinking about designing tombstones as like a service that he's giving to a family. Like, I'm going to like work with you and like we're gonna make this bespoke and like meaningful. He's just like, okay, another assignment. I'll just type in, some fucking name on this thing. And
I mean, it's not that hard. I actually spend a lot of time walking in cemeteries, and like basically everyone has the same thing. And then if you're like Armenian or Greek, you have sometimes your face on it. That's how it is at Hollywood Forever.
Yeah, or if you're a Jew, it's like literally like a square cement, like the smallest little cement thing. I mean,
right.
God, I wish we could see his designs.
I'm telling you, they're not going to be very interesting. Okay, I have my guesses.
Marley, you are up first this time.
All right. I will go transgender man. Part of me like can't say cisgender in this show, just as a hope.
Representation matters, Marley.
Right. I'm gonna go 29. I don't want to say bisexual. I'm not gonna say, you can't make me say bisexual, okay? I'm saying queer. And if it's bisexual, I'm never playing this game again. All right, location, I think it's gonna be outside of Baltimore. I can get more specific if we need to.
Okay.
If we need that.
I'm gonna say cis man, and he's straight. He's 32 because the house is his. Ohio's calling me right now. I'm gonna say Columbus. The dog art is so Midwest to me because it's like dog is life. Right. I love getting all these little dog products. There's so much of that in the Midwest. Ru, what are you thinking?
So I'm gonna say man, cisgender man, heterosexual, straight. For age, we're pretty similar, Ben. I'm going to say 33. And I agree it's Midwestern, but I think it's Chicago.
I think y'all are going to take the points on this one.
Marley, your answers are fucking crazy. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't know how to give a normal answer. Okay? Like, I just have hope for people.
Let's see this queer trans man. 27 cis male by sorry, Marley, Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
God damn it. All
Pittsburgh
right, well.
Okay, damn. Marley, you went first.
I got age, no?
You will get age. I will get cis man. It's between, what? Actually, Marley, look up Baltimore to Pittsburgh. Ru, you get cis man. I am at 185 miles.
All right, you got it. Mine's 245.
Okay.
Damn, Ben.
Look, there's still another round. Honey.
I just want to say, when I have said queer, those both mean bisexual. Like, that is bisexual.
I think there's a difference between them, Marley.
No. Let's call up Teddy. Let's call up Teddy.
Guys, everyone out there, Go DM Teddy at Teddy Jeanette and ask him if he's queer and buy her the same thing. And if he gives his response, Marley, I'll retroactively award you a point if he's queer.
Perfect.
Let's get to our last room. This is for everything.
It's got to be a girl. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Lesbian.
That's a young lesbian.
I'm saying it right now. Young lesbian.
Do you think she sits on the edge of her bed to play that keyboard?
Yes. Or honestly brings it onto the bed.
This flag is so funny. Handmade intersectional pride flag. It's
with tape.
When I lived in West Philly, there was this big queer exchange Facebook group, and one time someone made this long post on the Facebook group, and she was like, "Hey folks, like I for years have been identifying as bisexual, but I recently have come to terms with the fact that I am a lesbian, so I'm wondering if anyone would want to switch their lesbian flag with my bisexual flag." Like, all right, first things first.
I love it being trading cards.
It's like a ridiculous request, but if that's ever going to be fulfilled, it would be on like West Philly Queer Exchange.
Yeah.
Because there are probably a bunch of people like, actually, yeah, I'm a lesbian converting to bisexual, and I've got to get rid of this flag. I love Queer Exchange.
So funny.
One of my favorite pastimes is just picking out like a regional city and being like, okay, what is Denver Queer Exchange giving? And it is reliably people just being like, so, can anyone help me move for free, please, tomorrow? Like, no.
In about 2 hours.
Happy to host you for dinner.
Who is that?
That's
Renee Rapp?
Renee Rapp.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen that image before.
Wait, I think it's her new album that flopped.
This is a Target exclusive Renee Rapp line.
It's like they must be like
she left the Target sticker on it. This is so lesbian to me.
Yeah, this is clearly lesbian.
I mean, Renee Rapp with
the Wicked, and what is this? Ben Platt? Who the hell is Ben Platt?
You don't know who Ben Platt is?
Come on, that's your evil gay doppelganger. Sorry.
Yeah, literally.
What's his vibe?
He's like Nepo baby extraordinaire, theater, gorgeous voice, was in
he played Evan Hansen, which his dad produced.
He recently was
is he
famous for he's gay, dating another theater guy, and he sang a cover of Diet Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to make a lot of sense why I don't know who this person is.
It's very good that you don't know.
Yeah.
But
theater. It's a point for theater.
This is a theater kid. This is easily a theater. I mean, Renee Rapp is a theater girl. This is very much a theater lesbian.
And this is so
double Wicked.
It's a lesbian.
It's a lesbian, and of course, but I honestly think
the giant chapel flag. She got this on Queer Exchange. Hey guys, I'm actually backsliding from being a Renee Rapp stan, and Chapel is my new queen. Does anyone want to give me a free chapel flag?
I think there could be. I think might be a she/they. Oh, is that what's her name? That's Ethel Kane.
This artwork, though, what does this say to you?
Oh, see, that's like T-boy skater, and she's like kind of masked skater.
Yeah.
And this is like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't love me, but they're not even paying attention to me. That's the story of my life. I want that.
Bisexual turmoil, I think, a little bit, because
this is very.
That's like, I want you, but it's killing me.
Yeah.
No, he's fully looking away and he's like saying hello to someone else.
Is he giving the finger?
He might even just be like, "Fuck you, bitch."
He might just be like, "Fuck you, bitch."
I love a front middle finger.
Like, I stole these giant scissors from the mayor, and I'm going to decapitate myself.
Wait, the light? Can we look at the gay ass light?
Yeah,
that's the thing. Is like, why is it like a pride flag instead of a lesbian flag? Where that's why I'm kind of like, maybe it's not straight up lesbian.
Might be queer, Miley. Marley might be queer.
No, might be queer, Miley.
Do we know what this is?
This
was all for you. It's another. Oh wait, this is another like man kind of ignoring a woman. no clue what that is.
And the desk? Can we go to the desk?
Yeah, let's go on the desk. The sunglasses are pretty lesbian to me.
I think making YouTube video covers of songs, probably.
The music stand to me is so like 17-year-old lesbian, like carrying her oboe to music class.
Or it could be like looking at it and being like, ah, like in a Broadway way.
No, she is belting in this fucking room.
Belting.
She is belting it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the next photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at the,
okay.
We've got these bows sticking out to me immediately.
Yeah, the bows are interesting.
Her bow wall. She's like putting them on, heading out the door, going to class, carrying her oboe.
Right. Wait, scroll back. The lock on the door. I don't know. There's something about that is giving a hint of where we could be. Because that's like, why does that feel like a dead
dorm?
It's like, yeah, it's like
to
a
me,
dorm,
it's giving
like
off-campus student housing.
This is an institutional lock. Whether it's
like
dorm or retirement home or like, mental institution.
Yeah,
you don't see those locks everywhere.
Oh my God, that would be fun if we got a mental institution.
Oh, okay. Female weight. This is like a 2
Yeah, female weight.
Single dumbbell.
So weights just have gender now?
Marley, it's teal and weighs 2 pounds.
So wait, so what? Now we're just trans-investigating weights?
I'm guessing it's maybe 3 pounds maximum.
Oh, that's a heating pad for periods. Sorry.
Wait, this? Okay.
Oh, that is a heating pad.
What do you think of the bedspread? The bedspread is very young, like Target fashionista.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the silver pillowcases.
I mean, she might be doing the curly girl method.
I mean, those definitely look silk. I think it's the curly girl method. Ru, any guess on race?
Jewish.
We are in a Jewish queen's room. This is kind of giving like elementary school teacher to me. It's like
right. It's a young theater girl who doesn't know how to dress, like is trying to dress like an adult woman, but like is like those are like thrift store finds.
It's buttoned up. It's professional, and it's like a little mod. It's a little modest. She's not like popping pussy out here,
Yeah, I like that she's
like,
neat.
Where's my
it seems
oboe?
like she's relatively neat. Like there's a lot of. Well, I guess the desk is kind of a mess, actually.
Wait, okay, so we are. It's paint swap.
This is
the paint swaps is giving young to me too.
And the new flag just dropped below that.
Oh,
red.
That?
Is that a country or
pink? No, that's
is it Moldova or is it trans non-binary?
Minecraft, I'm pretty sure.
Transgender.
Minecraft 64.
Could this be a trans woman's room?
Oh, you guys, I know what flag that is, but I'm not going to say.
What?
Oh my God!
No, did you look it up?
No.
I
know what flag that is.
The Minecraft is changing everything for me, and I think it's a trans woman. I'll just say that. The paint swatches are so weird to me because she's clearly not deciding what color to paint her room. She's kind of like, well, these are free, and I can just like make a piece of art on my wall out of that.
Totally.
Okay,
I mean,
let's see her fridge. What do we think?
Oh, it's a fridge. Okay.
Pretty basic. So much Chobani.
Yeah, so much Chobani flips.
I see those on the show so much.
Chobani flips, that honestly gives trans girl to me. Young trans girl.
Chobani flips definitely gives young to me.
Yeah, because it's like Lunchable coated.
Mm-hmm. It's Lunchable coated.
Right, we're making sandwiches.
Can you zoom in on that juice on the top shelf?
This orange
There's
thing?
a lot of different
that
mayos.
Orange thing.
Bursting balls. Transgender.
Bursting balls.
Transgender.
Oh, like
transgender.
boba? Like boba?
Yeah.
Bursting balls?
Popping boba.
I think it's
and sugar-free Red Bull.
I didn't know that you could get popping boba in your own home.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can do anything. Wait, can we look at all the mayo?
Go crazy for it. Yes.
And can we look at the mayo? All right, so we got one, we got two.
The family size ranch, Midwestern trans queen, Midwestern trans icon is what I'm seeing.
Like honestly, going like
her hint.
Attends Oberlin, literally attends Oberlin. I'm pretty sure.
Describe the smell of your room. It smells like my perfume, coffee, and vanilla, and a candle.
So this is a 12-year-old.
Somebody's lying about their age to be able to submit this.
I mean, I'll say it again. You have to be 18 to submit. Just don't get me in trouble. We could get in a lot of trouble making fun of like transgender 13-year-olds' bedrooms. So please don't.
I'm making a spin-off show. I'm making a spin-off show making fun of trans teens. I'm like, you don't get healthcare, and I'm gonna bully you.
There've been a crop of like, because Natalia, my assistant on this, she looks at all the rooms and she's like, we are getting way too many teen rooms. And I'm like, should I do a teen special where I find teen guests to do just like 14-year-old bedrooms?
That would be fun.
I feel like it could be wholesome. Like, I feel like it could be like, wholesome. Yeah. I think it could be really, like, it's just like a fun game.
Guys, everyone listening, if you know any teenage content creators who would be good for this show, please comment and I'll reach out to them. Let's get our guesses in. I will go first this time. I'm going to say trans woman who is bi, actually queer. I'm going to say queer because I also think she's 21, so she's queer, not bi. Location, what are those called? Like, where's Bard? That's like upstate.
That's right? Upstate.
Yeah, upstate. Like Hudson Valley.
I'll just say Hudson. Ru, it's your turn. What are you thinking?
Okay, I think this is a cis girl who is pansexual. And I think this is a 20-year-old. And I think that she is a musical theater major at Rutgers. So New Jersey.
Marley, what are you thinking?
I'm going to say 20 years old. Cis woman, but she, they. Just, I don't think all of that could go on and you be that young and not have a they in your pronouns. Like, I just don't think that's possible. Sexuality, I'm going to go with pan as well because Ru knows what that flag is and I've gotten queer wrong twice for bisexual. I'm going to say actually outside of Pittsburgh.
Ru, what was the flag before we see? Was that a pan flag?
It was a pan flag.
Oh my God. Okay.
Pan flag.
Okay, let's see if it's even right, though.
20 trans girls, straight Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Wait, this is our second trans female from Tuscaloosa. Marley, the last episode you were on.
No.
That girl with
What's in the water in Tuscaloosa?
What is going on in Tuscaloosa?
We gotta go. The new trans to the ground. That's literally the new, what's it called? Asheville.
Oh. And this is so like senior photo, like in the field.
So she's straight.
So then why the fuck you got the pansexual flag?
What's up with the pansexual signaling, Logan? What's that
and
about?
And straight too, all the chapel rowing.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's like that's the straightest lesbian you could be is like if it's Chapel Roan and what's her name? You know,
why do I feel like Chapel Roan is the type of lesbian to have like so many pan flags in her bedroom as well?
No,
let's get our final points in to see who won. I went first. I get trans girl. That's it, I believe. Location is going to be the furthest south. Do your locations.
Okay, I just put in Rutgers University.
Okay, we're at 807.
So Ru, you don't get the location, but Ru, you will get.
I get age.
You both get a point for age. Logan, thank you for the Minecraft little shout out there. And Marley, you win. Congratulations, you win. Oh wait, no, there's a tie.
There's a tie.
So we have to do a tiebreaker, which is, I guess it was race, but I guess only white people submit. So maybe you got to take some points off yourself there.
Yeah, and
Marley,
give them to me.
Marley,
give them to Ru. Yeah, Ru gets 200.
Ru gets 200 from me. Okay, well then we're still at a tie. We're still at a tie.
There should be a fun tiebreaker.
Well, I wanted to do I need to just get it working, but for a tiebreaker, you know all those architectural digests that like celebrities do?
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you guys have time? Do you want to try to do it or no?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's actually
I would do it.
So I'm gonna show you a person's house and you are gonna guess a celebrity it might be. And then whoever is closest to who that celebrity is, you'll get the point. Does that make sense?
Like vibes or like,
let's say I show you Oprah's house and Ru guesses Michelle Obama. And Marley, you guess.
I guess Ellen. So now what? Now what? No, we got to figure out the kinks.
But then we'll have to have a debate about who's closer.
Right. Yeah. I think that'd be fun. That's fun.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Do me a favor and just Just close your eyes really quickly.
Okay. I'm tilting the screen down, so just say when to tilt to back up.
I'm going to twerk on the bed.
Wait, I'm looking away.
Look away, Ru. Look away.
I am looking away. I'm looking at Instagram. Really bad breaking news, you guys. Texas General launches anti-trans bathroom tip line.
Okay, Marley, we're back. What celebrity's house do you think this is?
Oh, I love that.
It's Brat Green.
That looks like New York. We have to think about who's doing press right now.
Because this was recent.
I will tell you it was very recent, yes.
Okay.
I'm happy to give you hints if you want any qualifiers. I'm happy to give you hints here. You can each ask me one question. But you'll hear the answer, so it'll help both of you. Maybe I can tell you how about I just tell you what
I was going to say, is she talented?
It is a woman. They did just come out with an album.
Okay, I know who this is.
Who the hell have I been listening to?
Can I say my guess?
Yeah.
My guess is Lily Allen.
Marley?
Oh, that's an amazing guess. Is this Pussy Palace?
I think it might be the renovated Pussy Palace.
Right, I think it might be the dojo. I guess I have to try to guess something different, correct?
You can guess the same thing and then we'll just do it again if you're both
All
right.
right, Lily Allen.
It's Lily Allen's house.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find one more person. Is that okay? Do you guys have time for one
Yeah,
more?
I really like what the window treatments look like on there. Wait, let me look away. I'm looking away.
I need to think of a fucking celebrity that is random as hell.
Does it have to be AD? Like, it could be...
Well, I feel like that's the easiest way to find a celebrity home, kind of.
I've seen Troye Sivan.
I was just thinking about doing his, but his house was like, it was way too...
Also, me giving you people that... Ba, 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 ba. I was trying to search for dresses, and literally the 3 dresses I wanted to wear, they all have holes cut in the back for my tails.
Okay, we're ready. This is your next celebrity home for the tiebreaker.
Ooh.
I'm not going to give you any hints on this one. You're just going to have to guess.
Okay.
This definitely to me looks like a Los Angeles home. I'm going to go with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. The first person that came to my brain was Casey Musgraves, but I feel like I've seen hers. Fine, I'll say who is Casey Musgraves.
This is Ina Garten's home in the Hamptons.
Who is that again?
The barefoot Contessa, the kind of knockoff Martha Stewart. So I'm going to say that my personal opinion on it is that Ru is closer.
I think so too.
Because Gwyneth is a lifestyle influencer, Barefoot Contessa is also like a lifestyle influencer. Casey Musgraves she's in a different lane.
But I would say she's more this vibe. But whatever.
I don't think so.
That's not how it works. Babe.
I don't think so.
Hey, you got 400 points from race deduction. So you got DEI
race deduction. Ru, you win.
Right.
Congratulations, Ru. You win. You're taking home the trophy today. Well, thank you both. Thank you both so much for doing this and for doing the tiebreaker. It was fun.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun.
Yeah,
please
this
come
was
back
really
anytime.
Fun.
Yeah, I will.
I think the Tuscaloosa people know each other. They must know each other.
They must.
Are they
like,
both
you should
trans
submit.
girls?
They're both
like
trans
young
girls.
Trans girls.
Interesting. Well, but sometimes you just connect over a shared identity and amidst by Southern City.
Right.
We've all been there.
Right.
Anything to shout out before we wrap up?
I'm going on tour end of January through the South. So we're going, I'm like, what's nearest to Tuscaloosa is, I think, Birmingham, Alabama, maybe? We're going through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Birmingham. We're going to Texas. We're going to New Orleans. So look out for that. I know. Should I do a call-in episode on the road? Or how they're doing now? I check in at their house.
Yeah, you can be our road correspondent. You can go bust on their door and see if they've cleaned up their room.
They wouldn't be able to enter. It's like too much shit on the ground. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your evening, you two.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye, guys.